Hello. Hi. Hi, Fortuna. I see you with the Paimon. How are you? Welcome in. It's RPG Maker Monday, which means it's a game dev stream. Can you hear the background music? Okay, yes, you can. The background music is Dark Synth by the 80s guy over on YouTube. Anyways, how is everyone doing? Fortuna, how are you? Good to see you as always. Hope you're having a very good time, very good day, whatever. Ooh, let me lower this in my ears. Hope everyone had a good weekend or whatever it may be for you. It's Monday, yeah, whatever. But you know what? It's just Monday. Who cares? Today's plan, of course, is game dev. But let me go ahead and just pop over because why not? Hi. So here's the thing. Someone, uh, actually more than someone, but I remember being asked, is there a way possible for me to have some sort of like a quest log so that if the player is getting a bit lost, they can just open up their inventory? Yes, let's get quite dangerous. um so here's the thing. In other RPG makers, the more advanced ones, yes, you can in fact do that. There are ways to do that. In 2003 here, I mean, I could put an item. It does. Fortunity's using up all the things that like Heyo usually does. I had this idea of going in and having all these journals here, which update, and that would be a lot of switching items in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So, what I could do to save my sanity a bit is something that Earthbound does. Have a hint giving NPC. The NPC would be in all towns and would tell you, it would give you a hint of what your next directive is. And then I can just adjust that with pages and whatnot with the character. Here's a question. Who or what should the hint person be? It doesn't even have to be a person. Like they'll start, of course, in West. They'll be in West Town, East Town, Central Castle. They won't be. The only places they won't be are in the camp here, where you have to fight, and then in the cave, because you're in the cave, and they won't be in the gate here, because this is literally just cross from one side to the other. So, very obviously. Of course you would want a fairy. I mean, but the fairies exist to cause a little bit of mischief, except for your fairy, Fortuna. So because of that, I'm trying to figure out who do I want. I've got all the different actors. So it should be a human or not a kid or an animal. I could even recolor any of the like a cat or a dog. I could have it also be, one of the other, like a furry. or someone or one of the tall folk, or make someone up. A guinea pig. I don't think those are available. I have a little dragon. Let's see what the animals are. I've got these. More monsters. Let's see. I already got turtles. Yeah, I can't exactly make a guinea pig. If I knew how to make one in pixel art or someone made one, that would be one thing. Where are my other new peoples? No. Hi, Heyo. 10 streams. Nice. The Sanji battle. Hell yeah. Sanji's battling for my mind as to make me wonder what kind of creature should be the one, or do I go into making it? So I'll put this in chat. So that's the question we've got here. Remember, it's either something I've got or something I can make. It could be a human. It could be quite literally just an alien. Not Spider-Man. You know, I'm kind of leaning towards alien now. Just for the hell of it. But yeah, here are my choices, you know, the different people or critters. A giant pixie. Let me who's on my talls. All right, helmet on. Hey, safety first. Do I even have? Did the Great Scott not go through? It should have. There it is. I don't know why there was the delay. Yeah, I don't have a pixie head. Or really the pixie hair. So if we skip the pixies, because don't worry, there are plenty of them. What else? Who or what? Because that. They can definitely have wings. You cut in front of Fortuna, so I was tortured. Oh, hey, oh, you're funny. Those aren't exactly pixie wings. Let's see. I'm experimenting here. Not really much of a pixie body. All right, now let's go to hair. Oh, that's more of a pixie cut. But where's the? What would she wear? Because the wings are way too big. Hmm. That's the problem with making a big character is that they have only limited clothing. Their choices are kind of limited. That is more of an angel. I know they don't have the wings are pretty much like angel wings for tall characters or a Yu-Gi-Oh fairy, right? Let's see, a mid-size fairy. Let's just throw some stuff together real quick here. See, now I've got all the way more hairstyles because of regular. Cammy. Alright, let's go with. We'll just leave that short hair for now. Are there any other. Looking for a good pixie cut. All right, we're gonna that hair. Screw it. And that no, that's not it. Now let's look. Now the challenge of wings. That's a cape. That's obviously the angel. You watched a video where a guy backflipped across buildings. Yeah, people do that, and it's wild because, like you said, what if one fall, one slip up, and they are dead. It is impressive that they can do that. Terrifying, and it's got to be terrifying for them too because they know, yeah, if they fuck up, they're dead. These are not wings. Okay, now we've got some more wings here. Those are more like fairy wings. Let's see, now that's a mermaid. Those are also fairy wings. Devil, those are demon, well, yeah, demon, angel, yada yada. Who could just fly? You're talking about the guys doing backflips? Yeah. Fortuna, which of these wing sets? This wing set or this wing set? The light blue ones? Okay. People are like, why are there so many fairies? Because one of the people who was in my chat liked fairies a lot, and that's why. And because who cares? It's a fantasy world. You got furries, you got fairies, you got people who can use different kinds of magic. Who cares, right? All right, now we gotta put. Now this fairy needs some clothes. I don't know if this is good for the fairy, right? Just as is, and then just change the color. We're. Oh, don't worry, Heyo. I can make a couple. I can make some aliens, no problem. That's easy. Okay, no, I'm gonna give this one a pink dress. There we go. Hey, why not? Okay, there is a delay between when Fortuna redeems things and when it goes through. And I don't know why. Give it a second, it'll come through. See, there's that huge delay. And I don't know why it's such a long delay, but okay. Are we liking this fairy? Kitsuli, hello. How are you? Good to see you. We've got a very creative individual here. We got several creative folk in here. Kitsuli is one of many. She's a fantastic artist and all-around good person. How you doing, Kitsuli? Happy Monday. You know, I think we're gonna stick with this fairy unless someone wants like the hair color changed. I like this look. Does the fairy need anything else? I think they're fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and this is a fairy. You're only created with torturing others in hilarious ways. I mean, you did help me out with all those items, item creations, and many of them ended up in the expensive restaurant, so that's all good. But part of what Haley is saying is completely true. He does come up with some torture. And I know how to torture Heyo. Say, hey, Heyo, I'll give you something really cool, but you have to eat These Reese's Pieces that have been dipped in mayonnaise. Hey, it was like, no, you mother freaker, you bad robot. He does not like Reese's Pieces nor mayonnaise. I know there's actually video that he showed of him eating Reese's Pieces and cringing. That was a funny thing. Or just take a moon pie and be like, hey, you know what? You like moon pies, right? In the trash. No kidding. But then you do something cool to that with something I like. I'm like, you jerk. Like, hey, check out these Reese's peanut butter cups in the trash. I'm like, no, I love Reese's peanut butter cups. Okay, this fairy is fine. Okay, there is just a delay period between redeems and sound alerts. And I think that's an OBS thing. Alright, so that's the fairy. Wow. So you want your alien, Heyo? Here's your alien. Doesn't exactly have a space suit. There's your. You want the alien? There's your alien. You need cone-bred aliens. That can be arranged. Oh, we're lords of the interracial. Oh, actually, this alien with the cape looks kind of cool. That actually does look kind of cool, doesn't it? I will add that one. Supervillain alien. All right, now let's go ahead and take this suit off for a minute. Okay, that one went through quickly. There's also the alien without the little pieces up here. This one is Star Wars, so for legal reasons I won't be using that one. Oh, you have different zombie heads. Where'd you got a zombie head? The sounds give you a fright. uh Why did they just catch you off guard? I've got all sorts of hilarious ones. No. And I've lowered the volume on several of them, but yeah, they just come out and like, whoa, hi. And some of these were created. I had to get rid of a redeem because I just had too many things going on. But somebody got to design quite a few of their own alerts. All right. Anyway, go back to the head. Since Heo said cone bred alien, well, now we have to bread the alien a bit. No, I need. Try to give the alien a nice golden brown color. A fresh baked alien right out of the bread. And then the eyes, well, this one will be. Okay, let's make that light as can be. Cone bread is like that in the cone. Yeah, legally distinct characters are quite indeed. Cone bread aliens got all the ingredients for chaos. You love dark phase. I see what you did there. Yeah, Luke Atmosphere Walker. I see what you're doing here. Yeah, legal distinction is why I also love Spaceballs so much, because it's parody. Mel Brooks is amazing. He's one of the big inspirations for why this game is as silly as it is, because I loved those kind of things. Where it's legally distinct just enough. I'm going to actually make this guy a little bit lighter. There we go. That's more of what I want. More of a gold color. If I... No, that's too yellow. I want golden. You worked for a party company that's... Oh, damn. Also, I know, like, Spirit Halloween, all of their costumes have to be, like, yeah, like that. Like plumber or space wizard or 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 magic school student or whatever. 232, 170. $29. Why no. This one's not a golden brown. That's fine. He said the lawyers would sometimes try to say the name. Oh, yeah. Disney lawyers are apparently some of the most cold, vicious type of lawyers. I mean, Disney sent cease and desists to like preschools and things like that because someone painted like a Donald Duck or a Mickey Mouse on a mural, something like that. Man. Trademarks are difficult. Like there's yeah, that's a major story. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Oh, it's back in '89. Still. Yeah. I'm trying to pull up the Snopes article, but Snopes is like, "Oh, you're using an ad blocker." Wah. Fuck you. Ad blockers exist for a reason. All right, this is the best website can find with it right now. Internet without ad block is less safe than internet with ad block. Yeah, really. American copyright laws are awful. They should better protect fair use. Yeah, seriously. Fair man, fair use is such a battle. I I had to a long time ago. I used to do YouTube stuff, and I took a clip from a news organization and incorporated it into the video I made. I included a link to the clip, so you could see the whole thing. And I still got hit with a, "Hey, they're trying to claim this." I'm like, no, fair use. And the battle went back and forth. I actually had to put my, I asked other people like what to do. Like, yeah, you have to put your real info to appeal. They'll usually back off after a certain point. And they did, because the video was not getting any new views, and it did not, and it linked to the original video in the description so that people could see the whole context. And I was not manipulating the video out of context in any way. All I did was just edit out any unnecessary stuff so you could still see the whole thing play out. Was just shortened parts. No, no manipulation. Again, even if I did to make like a YouTube poop, that's still fair use. Because I wasn't taking anything away from them. And some people get so mad, like, "No, you can't use my content in such a da da da." If it has the commentary and is derivative and all the other things, yes, you can't. Fair use. Yeah, they should better protect fair use so companies don't have to defend IP in ridiculous ways. Agreed. Oh, agreed. And don't even get me started on the whole fiasco. And I probably told this story before. I used to work at Universal Studios in Florida, and feel free to ask me any questions about that. When Disney bought Marvel and has been buying up all the other things that Universal already had, things got a little curious. And basically it comes down to whatever Universal had in its parks at the time, they keep, and Disney can do nothing about. Yeah, it's really tricky. So, in Florida, at the Islands of Adventure theme park, there's Marvel Superhero Island, Hulk, the X-Men, Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, Captain America. Those characters are all protected by a contract that Universal has. Disney cannot put those characters anywhere in their parks in Florida. So that's why you will never see a Spider-Man ride at Disney in Florida, because they can't, because Universal has it under contract. Similarly, Universal cannot add new things to that area with new characters. So you'll never see anything Doctor Strange or Ant-Man or you get that you get the idea. You'll never see those at the Universal Park because they can't. Disney can. Or when Disney bought 20th Century Fox, when the Simpsons ride already exists at the Universal Parks. Well, Disney can't put Simpsons rides on their properties because Universal has it first under their contracts. This is true, Fortuna. This is true. When Marvel sold so many rights. That's why Sony grabbed onto Spider-Man as quickly as they could. That's why you're able to see Marvel stuff like everywhere. Yeah, Universal was why the Spider-Man ride was the most popular ride at the Spider-Man ride and the Hulk roller coaster were the two most popular rides at Universal Islands of Adventure for years. Years. And then some of the craziness happened with Disney, but then Universal was also in the mix of getting the rights to Harry Potter, which yeah, before J.K. Rowling came out as a horrible, horrible person. But anyway, all right, this coned up alien is gonna wear. Since you said a cone bred alien, I'd find a right. All right, and then this alien will have. No, no, not the Captain Falcon helmet. Not a cape. All right, shoot the question. He's got a proton pack. No. Oh, there's the space helmet. I am not on TikTok. Okay, so so this is a space. This is for the space person. Cool. Okay, we'll just take that helmet off for now. All right, so Conebred alien. Sorry, looks like you don't get a cool cape or anything. But I'll make his suit look. No, we'll leave it as default. You're getting serious about getting a gym membership. How many sessions per week and how long for each? Ooh. Okay. Fortuna, do you have any experience with like exercise and working out at all? Because I know a lot of gyms will give you like a free assessment, and then they will try no experience. Okay. A lot of gyms, depending on where you are, will give you a free assessment, but they also want to sell you on the personal trainer packages. Yeah, there you go, Kitsuli. 10 hours a day, 8 days a week. That when you do that, you'll be super buff, ultra mega swole 5,000, bro, with extra roid power, so you can be mad buff, dude. I can bench press the Hulk's face, yeah. um. All right. In all seriousness, Fortuna, what's your goal? Is it more muscle building? Is it general just strength, weight loss? There's different factors. Losing weight. Okay. Losing weight first. Okay. Now I have lost like almost 10 pounds in the past 3 months or so. Losing weight is obvious. The classic eat less, move more. Track your calories. I have an app on my phone that I use so you can fly at full speed again. The app I have is called My Fitness Pal. Yeah, that's the exact one. That's what I use, Kitsuli. That one's free, and there are others, but that's the one I use. I do not log my workouts into it because when I tried to, but it said, "Oh, we don't really count strength stuff." Like, then what's the freaking point? As far as regarding session length, 30. Okay, sessions per week. Okay, you don't want to burn yourself out going crazy, going hard, going too heavy, especially if you've never done it before. I would recommend, okay, at the very least, if a gym offers a free assessment, okay, first, if they offer like a free 3 day membership or 3 day like trial, use that. If they offer you a free assessment, use that. Anything that they offer you for free, use it, utilize it. It'll help give you an idea. Weight loss again is all about keeping track of your calories so that you burn more than you burn more, and it's okay to lose weight slowly over time. That's how it stays off. Because people are like, yeah, I lost 60 pounds in 3 months. How quickly do you gain it back though? And if you just start out going, say, I'm I only go twice a week to the gym for weights, but that's also because of my schedule. And I do yoga once a week, so 2, 3 times a week is good because that maintains it. Yeah, three is generally good. You want to whatever your depending on your physical abilities depends on what you can and can't do. If you have nothing that restricts you, then yeah, I would say an hour. Something fun will help motivate you. Yes. Yeah, because it can get boring. Get yourself some good like a good set of headphones or earbuds, whatever, so you can put whatever music you want into your ears. I like power metal because that just like yeah, just gets the fire going. Rah. A 1 hour session, sure. 1 hour is good. Uh, Make sure you have a little bit of like warm up and cool down. Dancing or sports or yes. If the gym offers classes, which it should, all you have to do is show up for like an aerobics class. That's good. If you want to lift weights, lift weights. Make sure if you have no experience, don't use the free weights unless you have until you get good form. Because if you're in the free weight section, and we've seen it, if you're in the free weight section and you don't know what you're doing or you have improper form, you can hurt yourself. Oh boy. Machines are fine. Use those. Lift heavy. Not so heavy you can't lift it, obviously, because then you can't lift it. Blast, good form, Captain Hook. So lift fairly heavy, or very heavy. And you'll know the first few times you work out, it's gonna suck. You'll do the workout and then like a day or two later you're like, oh my god, my muscles. That's normal. That's normal. Or when you after you lift for a while and then you decide you're gonna increase your weight, yeah, you're gonna start feeling sore again. That happened to me a couple weeks ago when I raised the amount of weight for leg day and just in general. Classes are good. There's Pilates, there's yoga, there's Zumba, there's body sculpt, there's all kinds. Classes can be a lot of fun. That's one of the reasons I go to yoga classes, because hey, there's a bunch of people. Also, I have the access to the beach, which is a bonus. But even still, when I first started doing yoga, it was in a gym. Also, I thought the instructor was cute, but whatever. Point is, yeah, classes are good. An hour class is great. If you want to just go and walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes, you know what? That's fine. If you want to just use the elliptical for 10 minutes, the important thing is getting out there, going to the gym, and doing something. There are people like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Look at these people who are out of shape. And you're like, shut the fuck up. Gyms are always busy in the first month of the year because so many people whose resolution is whatever, and then they burn themselves out. Yeah. But those who keep it up, keep it up. And as you build muscle, then the scale will lie to you. Muscle is more dense than fat. Muscle does not weigh more than fat. 5 pounds of muscle and 5 pounds of fat are 5 pounds. Or if you're in metric, 2 kilograms of muscle and 2 kilograms of fat are 2 kilograms. There's also the images running around that show these people, a group of people who all have the same weight. And oh, are their bodies different. Some are more muscular, some are chubbier, some are tall, some are short, some are skinny, some are not skinny. The number does lie. So there's that. I hope that information helps you out. And I'll be here to say, yeah, Fortuna, get swole, get those wings flapping, fly, Fortuna, fly, wee, zoom. All right, what other characters should I make real quick? Since I'm feeling like making a characters. Alright, I'm gonna make a dark-skinned woman and then a light-skinned one. And probably another guy. We'll go with this face, this hair. Oh, I forgot to change the hair. Let's make it more. This is fine. Maybe this face instead. Hold on. 90, 51, 54. Okay. 68, 40, 32. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, we'll do that. The body is fine. The hair is fine. The suit is. She's gonna wear. Oh, these are Spider-Man suits. I don't know. The hair's bothering me for some reason. All right, that actually I like that. That's cute. Sure, she can have that. All right, copy the character set and then reset. Reset new body. This body. This head. This one will have this hair. And let's make that violet. Sure, violet hair. Wearing these clothes. Perfect. There you go. Kitsuli's at work doing spreadsheets, listing a dry fair. Violet's your dog's name? Aww. Fortuna, I don't think you showed me your fairy mansion. So, you can post a link to it. Also, Kitsuli, you have a. When I saw your cat, the tuxedo. Your tuxedo cat, like, oh my gosh, tuxedo cats are so cute. Because I too have a tuxedo cat, Saber. He's currently on the bed right now sleeping. Her name is Binks. Aww. Alright, now just get another random person. We'll do. Oh, there's space for 3 more. Okay. Another dark skinned. Now, dark skinned guy. No, dark. This world has all sorts of people. Who cares? They look however they look how they look. Big old green hair. Nah, give him. Let's give him. Yeah, let's give him this hair. Let's put these clothes on. These clothes. More green, less red. Sure, and then this will actually be more. No. Alright, let's pull the green. Let's pull that red. That's fine. And then. Where are the glasses? Give this guy. Where. Shouldn't there be eyeglasses? I know I saw them before. Don't need the mustache. No, no. Hi, Viral. Your cat is vocal and sassy. Yeah. My previous cat Nermal was quite. That was definitely her. Saber, I wish he was a little more a little more viral, a little more vocal. Viral, it's going well. I'm making some NPCs, and I'm going to have one of them be a hint giver, so that when people are stuck and confused, like, where do I go? Go talk to the hint giver. I really thought there were eyeglasses. There's sunglasses, but I don't want those. Ah. Oh well. No, I'm not seeing any. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just copy this guy the character set. Add some map markers, yellow paint, and a big. Oh, that's funny. All right, this is Fortuna's mansion. That looks really good. Nice. Fortuna, is this in MV that you're making this? I do have your game. I did download the game you were making, by the way. I just haven't played it yet. I plan on it. Wow, look at this. You got an attic? Fancy. That is a really good looking house. It is MV. Are these the stock assets, or are you using asset packs? Or a mix? Yeah, this is. I really like how this has come along. They're mostly the FSM asset packs. Okay. Load more. I'm not gonna load more. It looks really good though. It looks really good. I like what you're doing here. I would love to be able to do the graphics of 2003 with the power and functionality of MV. A bunch of community made assets. Fair. Oh, viral. That's ain't that the truth with the. That's how a lot of AAA games are. In the most recent of the Horizon games, Forbidden West, Aloy, I love you, but shut up sometimes. The joke is now that hey, oh, you're playing a AAA game and your character has a voice. Oh man, I need to go to the bathroom. Now I'm gonna go poop and now I'm gonna go poop. Okay, better wash my hands. Ah, soap. It's like, shut up. You don't need to do that. Say thing. You don't even have to say like when you're getting hungry. Just have a meter. Okay, that guy is here. AAA games. Oh yeah, AAA games are gonna get wrecked by the cost of RAM. You were joking about finding the next chasm to get rid of. Yeah. Aloy's the protagonist, but yeah, it's a shame. I love the Horizon games. I love the concept of them. I do love a post apocalyptic world setting. Also, fairly recently, yeah, she's a virtual character. She cannot get hurt. Um, Fairly recently, I saw someone who was playing Fallout 4 for the first time, and now I've beaten Fallout 4 thoroughly, like 300 hours before going to Diamond City. This person had never played a Fallout game ever, and when she encountered rad roaches, was freaking out. And I told her, "Yeah, that welcome to Fallout." The open world surprised her a bit, and she also got destroyed by mole rats early on. I'm like, that's why you got to save often. Welcome to Fallout. Sure, you might have watched the series, which is getting a lot of people into it, but the games are a bit. Well, I won't say they're janky, but that's not false. Okay, let's take this person. Sephiroth hair. Yeah. I already have someone with Sid hair. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. This hair looks funny, so I'm gonna leave that. Maybe make it a bit. Just a. Eh, sure. He'll have green hair. Okay, and then suit. Let's put him in this one. With No, we're not gonna do that. Whoa, hi. Where'd that come from? No, he doesn't need any of that. He can have... No. Is that a tie? A hand grenade. He definitely does not need a hand grenade. Or helmet. A shield for what? No, you don't need a shield. He'll be fine without anything. Alright, copy the character set. And I can have one more. One more. I can make one more. One more to fill out the set. Alright, we're going to make a furry. Or Wario, maybe. Now, let's make a... Okay, let's reset all this. Wolf, wolf, wolf. The cat head. Okay, let's look at the bodies here. Oh, yeah, the heads don't quite fit. Some of them. It's like a bluebird. A very bluebird. No, I want it to be a light blue. Not like that. Not like that. That almost looks like a bald eagle colors. There we go. Okay. The eagle can have a mohawk. Yeah. Actually, yeah. That looks kind of cool. You know what? I kind of like the mohawk. The eagle with the mohawk. Why not? Got a couple of different random creatures with mohawks. And all right, yeah. I'll go to item. Where's the? This gives him a tie, doesn't it? There we go. Heck yes. Copy the character set. And let's save this. And these are Fiari. Very cool folk. So there we go. Reset. Close that. Shrink that. Cancel. Cancel? You're going to cancel? Yes. Character set. Import. Let's find them. Very cool folk. Zoom. And there we go. We now have all those people in there. Hmm. Now the hint giver. hmm. The hint giver should do I want them inside a place or roaming around? In some of the towns, I think they'll just be inside. But at least for the in their first spot, yeah, okay. In the inn. Well, the inn is so small. All right, let's put them over here. Hold on, I'm getting an idea. Okay. Go to this level. It would just be easier if I did it this way. And stick the house. Urgh. Just right here. Mid level. Boom. House is done. Back to that level. Change it and change the style here. And then boop, 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 ba-doop. And there we go. We've got a house. And that is going to be the fairy house. Or the hint house. Which means I have to make a whole new map for that one. That's alright. We're going to do that. fill theirs with followed by wood. All right, and then we'll just undo that real quick. Yeah, this is good. Excuse me. Yeah, this will do. We're gonna put the hint person in here. What should the hint person's name be? I like it, viral. I like it. I like it. Tutorial. Man agger. Gwiga. Ooh, or play on that. Toot. Oh man, Brady Games, man. I remember Brady Games. They put out fantastic guidebooks. Okay, her name is Toot Ariel. Toot Ariel. Fame gags. Is that right? Does that look right? No lead gable. Why does that just not look right? Knowledgeable. Oh, goodness. Hi there, I'm Toot Ariel, the knowledgeable fairy. There you go. She knows a lot and has seen many things. If you're ever stuck, find me for a hint. And we'll start that. That's gonna be the base of action. Okay. Player touch below, and then this will be a. Okay, we'll have that there, and then. And we'll paste that, except. Alright. Schnark. Okay. We'll just paste that. And that's a show screen. Yep, hide, cancel. Okay. All right, let's delete that real quick. Edit that to where's the hint giver? Oh no, that's the same as. Okay. All right, let's test this. Destination viral. I love all the gags you're giving. I appreciate that so much. All right, we're gonna test this. Don't if you can't hear the game, don't worry about it. Come on, let's clear this. All right. Sweet. The fairy has a house. So that's good. All right. Now we can decorate the house. And one here's the plan. I'm actually going to take a break here for a quick moment. After the break, we're going to decorate the house all nice and pretty. and then start working on giving Toot Ariel here a list of, okay, the if this switch is on, then she'll give this hint and that hint and so on and so forth. Oh, they're not going to be free hints either. They're going to be 100G. So, yeah, 100G for a hint. All right, I'm going to throw up a BRB, and I'm going to take a little break here. If anyone needs to grab a snack, drink, use the restroom, now is a good time. I'm going to set it up, and I'll see you in about 3 to 5 minutes. Stick around. welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a nice break. Kitsuli, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. She's a fantastic artist, and I hope your day goes well. Okay, now to decorate the fairy house. This is the hint giver's house. Let's get fun. Alright, let's go to inner level, outer level, what level? All levels. No levels. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is all fine. And yet suddenly it's hard to determine what should she have. Or how to set it up. Oh, this song is a bop right now. No, not there. Not there. Not there. Let's just go with potty, because it's going to be a potty. Okay, those are cool items. Items, jewelry. That's not what I'm looking for. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Huh? It can close. Okay. Little pattern. Up. Right. There's no left. All right, there we go. There's the bath. No, now this is gonna have to change. Okay. Do I have a? Now I'm wondering. Do I have a bathtub in here? So we start looking. We got all these cool assets. All sorts of cool assets. No bathtubs? No, guess not. Okay. Object 8. Nope. Okay, that's fine. put that down. Okay, so no official bathtubs, so that's fine. Oh well. Alright, let's go to the midsection here. Where's the vanity? Alright. Let's go with a table over here. And some chairs. On here, we're going to put some food. Some fairy food. Alright, cool. That'll do. Fairy food. Yay. And let's see what else we got. Oh, hold on. That's on the wrong layer. Okay. Oh no, I don't want that one. I want this one. There we go. And they'll just go ahead and pop the bed over here now. Excuse me. There's that. And let's throw some furniture around here. Let's see. Yeah, this is a simple little house, but hey, it's all good. Clock on the wall. Oh, that's what that looks like. Okay. Then what if... No, not like that. What if... No, no. Not with this setup. That's okay. That's okay. It looks better with a different setup. That's fine. Okay. Let's go this layer. Oh, whoops, I forgot to delete that. Save mid layer. We're gonna keep decorating the house a little bit. It's a small house, but it's hey, you know, it's a house. Let's go with table here. Let's put a book on the table. That should be good. That should be good. We'll check everything in a second here. There's a clock. Let's go to mid layer. Okay, we got those for windows. Don't want candles, don't want torches. I want something awesome. But that's always. Sure. Unless maybe. Oh, I have a better idea here. We're going to move the potty down. Okay, we'll erase that end. And then we'll just come over here. There. There it is. And then... Okay, go back to mid layer. Put that there. And on that table, we'll put... Okay, go to the event layer. All these little events you got to put on here. None of that, none of that. Alright, we'll put the drink. And what else do I have here? And the spices. Okay, let's add some plants. I gotta go to this level. Let's add some plants. Especially around the bathroom so it smells better. That's the whole point there. What else we got? Add a cabinet. Wonder, what if I put the cabinet there and put this there instead? Let's wipe that out. Alright, we're just designing a fairy house, and the fairy's not even... Well, the fairy will always live here, but whatever. Let's see. What else goes in the fairy house? A crystal ball. Oh, I like that. Hmm. The crystal ball does look cool, but it's just there. Let's add. This is fine. Simple little house here. Yeah, let's add that. Add a couple little paintings. Nah, that's fine. All right, let's check this. Okay, that's good. Oh, those need to be moved up a little bit. They all need to be moved. The food there is fine. All right, so let's go to the event layer. Oh, Narf. Okay. That's gonna happen. Yeah, okay. Narf. Narf indeed. It's too low. Meh. Bummer. To use that one then. Like, this will have to be something else. And then this set will just have to be gotten rid of. Nope, don't want that. Well, that one. It's not going to be as pretty, but that's okay. That works. That works. Yeah, that works. All right, cool. So there's that. And then we'll give the fairy a dog. Doggone hard. Because some things are just doggone hard. Anyway, we're going to do that one. Yeah, traveling around can get rough. And where is it? Where is it? There it is. Sound effect. Dog. Doggy, doggy, doggy. There you are. Woof. Oh no, that was at 100. Okay. That's fine. Let me check something here. Yeah, I'll raise the dog's volume up. Okay, that's good. So that's where we're at with her. And we're gonna check, chickadee, check. Let's make it look good and sound good. Okay, just gotta make the dog wander around. And now we can get to the fun things. Zoomy puppy. Alright. There you go. Do you need a hint? It'll cost 100G. And now the fun of writing conditional branches. Oh boy. And then now we have to go to a whole bunch of show choices. Yes, no. And now the conditional branches are about to begin. Ha 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 ha. Wish me luck here. Conditional branch, where are you? There you are. Alright, hold on. Oh, this is gonna take a while. All right. Yeah. Go talk to everyone. Someone. Yeah. Someone might need help around here. There we go. Go talk to everyone. Someone might need help around here. All right. Now. Let's see how. Let's see if I can program this right. If not, what's that handling mean when? No, no, no. That doesn't tell me. Compare, compare. Timer, timer, money. No. No, none of that's asking one of the key things. Oh, if set handling is enabled under option, a branch will be created for handling when the specifics are not met. Okay. Okay, let's try this. See if this works. If this works, yay! Otherwise, it's gonna take a lot of experimenting and a lot of switches and pages. Oh crap! I need some money. I need money. Right now, I have no money. Okay. Easiest place to get money is actually the hidden little spot I've got in here, in this town. Over here next to this guy. Thank you. Let me leave the town, please. Thank you. Cruising. Okay. Someone might need help. Oh, and I didn't set it up to take the money away yet. Ha ha. Okay. All right, and now let's see if this works. Oh, what? Force mission is on. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's that. That's that. Okay. It's gonna require multiple pages. All right. This is gonna be a lot then. Okay. Okay. And now. Copy page, paste page. Switch Boris mission is on. Then we. Right. Okay. This is gonna be a challenge. All right. Let's delete that. All right, and just. Okay, the boulder outside of town is weird. What would happen if you inspect it? All right. Let's try this. Because if these first few steps work, then everything else is gonna fall into place beautifully. So let's get some money. Money, 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 cash, money, 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 money. I need some money, 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 honey. But then don't we all? We're not even worrying about this town. We'll come back to this one later. All right. Go talk to everyone. And did that cost me money? Yes, it did. Good. All right, let's actually turn on the Boris mission. All right. Okay, now we're making That's good. That's good. Okay, now I've got to give her another. I just got to. Oh, this is gonna take a while. But that's programming. Okay. Whoops! I just realized I made a typo in here. All right. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna cost you 100 for every silly little question. All right, and then let's. There's a strange camp to the northeast. Okay, I wonder what's in there. Oh boy. Okay, we'll skip ahead to all this because if it's done correctly, no, my switches are all over the place, and I'm just now considering, hey, how should I do this? Someone in this town knows how to recover. Go talk to everyone. There we go. And then next would be castle access. Okay. this is giving away so much. Okay, we got that. Okay. Royal Pass. Okay. I should probably flesh her out, well, as things move along. It'll be fine. I'll just be able to copy and paste her other stuff later. Okay. And I think this is okay. This should do it. All right. Let's. All right. Let's try this. I'm gonna get some quick money. I'm actually gonna play a little bit of the actual storyline here. Okay, go ahead, cut through. Okay, go through this, go through that. Go talk to her for a hint. The boulder outside is weird. Oh, hello! Dragons! Oh, I was lurking in there. Ha 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 ha. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. It's Arthur E. King. You know he's gonna bring all the fun stuff when he says, "Ring-a-ling, I'm coming to raid you. Don't be afraid. Who am I? I am Arthur E. King." Hi. Yep, you got that. You got to raid and run? All right. Yes, Falcon. I tried to do that for any time someone raids in. But anyways, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Arthur. How was Final Fantasy VIII? I know it says you were doing retro. Also, everyone, if you're not following Arthur already, fantastic guy. Plays a variety of things like Mech Warrior, Final Fantasy VIII Randomizer, all sorts of good stuff. As for me, I am the animation voice, voiceover talent, VTuber RoboRob, and game developer. Whoops. Let's pop over here. I am currently working on Mystery of the Sky Temple, which is my own little game being made in RPG Maker 2003. You were finishing up Ultimisia's Castle, tried Omega Weapon. Oh no, you forgot to save. Oh, that sucks. I recently saw someone who was playing Fallout 4 for the first time, and she didn't save suit properly and got smirked by mole rats and had to start over. Well, from her previous save, that is. But still, yeah. I know how it is to ha- die horribly when you don't have a save available, and oof. But welcome in, Raiders. Hi. I am currently testing out the hint system in the game that I've just made. The hint system is talk to this particular NPC, and if you pay her $100, she'll give you a hint. So right now I'm experimenting to make sure that everything works correctly by going through each of the little necessary story beats. You're not even supposed to have Sky Ninja yet. Alright, we smashed the rock. Okay, talk to Boris. Okay, you know that there's someone staying at the inn. Okay, maybe I should mention this guy. All right, yeah, the Boris mission complete. All right, skip through the cutscene. Yeah. I'm skipping a lot of the Oh, yeah, he got Stantlered. Okay, strange camp to the northeast. There it is. We're gonna destroy these guys in a second here. Let's go. Okay, dead. Yay. I'm skipping all the random battles because I can do that. Okay. And it was like, hey, why are you skipping the dialogue? Because it's story spoilers, and I want you to be able to play. You can play the demo. The demo is popping around. Alright. We're gonna ignore all the different people. Okay, we'll go say hi to Sun Priestess. I'm actually doing this properly instead of just flipping switches on and off. Even though I could do that. Also, this gives you a chance to see some of what's in my game here. Alright, and then Not that you should forget when she literally tells you, go see the king. Whoops. Okay, so we're good otherwise there. Let's talk to the king real quick. Let's get out of here. Okay, that's actually good. The hint person does exactly what I need her to do. So that's good. I just have to add one little thing, one little itsy bitsy teeny little additional page, and which means I have to move all the other pages down by one. But that's literally just copy paste. Okay. And then hold on, where? Castle access. Oh no, I need to do something else. Okay, hold on. Where is the quest? Test barrel. Should be in here. Castle access. Forest mission. Ninja joins. Roxy. Wait. Where is it? I have the switch in here. All right, I'm gonna have to go do the other method, which is just go click in it. There we go. Okay. Oh, priestess talked to. Okay, priestess talked to. That's what it is. All right, Fortuna, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, showing me your very cool fairy mansion, and for giving me the idea of a tall fairy that gives hints. You have a fantastic night. I'll see you again next time. Oh, that's right. I didn't apply it. Hold on. Rock broken. Oh, good. It pushed it down. Okay. Force mission done. Okay, someone's waiting for you at the inn. Alright, let's go. Copy, paste. Garwell Pass. I have to find Priestess Talked to. There you go. Priestess Talked to. Have you talked to King Ray? There. That should cover enough of the story beats. Because right now, okay, so in the world here, I'll show you. I'll just go into the world. So in the world right now, where okay, so there's the demo if you want to try it. It's free. You can also play. It's also playable on mobile. But it ends when you clear what happens in the cave here. All the stuff down here is still being worked on and developed for later use. The demo lets you, it introduces you. Whoops, hi. All right, let's take the tank. So you can't get this yet. The demo starts you out. You have to do your quests here, in the castle, up here. You can explore down here. Be careful. And then when you do what you have to here, you have this town available, this cave available. You can even come up here if you want. All this below, not available yet. 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 You get the idea. All this extra, all this other cool stuff here. Not yet. Not yet. So I needed her to have enough hints to be given so that you could, get through the demo. Okay. And if you're wondering why does the tank fly? Because when earlier in a much earlier stream, I was looking through the vehicles and to set up the airship, and I saw the tank, and people were like, "Make the tank the airship. Make the flying tank the airship." And so it will be. The flying tank is the airship. So that's that. Oh yeah, I wanted to test out to make sure everything worked. And with that, we have made excellent progress. So let's just check. Excuse you. if I switch, hold on. All right, that's that. Talk to you because I know you, I need your quest. Let's phase through. Let's just quickly kill these baddies. Done. I currently have them as extremely overpowered right now. Alright, he says that, and then if you get lost, make sure she says that. Perfect. Someone's waiting for you at the inn. We'll skip through, blah blah. Ninja sequence. Go here, fight him real quick. Whoops! Don't. He's not your friend. He's your enemy. He'll be dead in a second here. He's actually a challenging boss at first. Anyway. Testing, testing. Alright, go through this. Okay, we got access because we know that that part worked. All right, we're gonna find a sun priestess. And once we find her, if this last piece works, excellent. There we go. She's done. Then I have to go talk to the king, but if I get lost, because I had people who got absolutely lost just because I gotta explore, I gotta talk to everyone, I have to talk to everyone. Oh, I have to talk to everyone. All right, and that's good. That's beautiful. That's what I needed. Yay! Okay, we've got all that done. We've got. Actually, play her at a 4. Oh, I'm gonna put an event here. Where's the sign? No, wait. I can do this. I have it in East Town. Where's East Town? Over here. No. East Town. Going up. Definitely gonna control Z that immediately. And then where should I put this little bolt? It's supposed to be a bulletin board. This should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. And then let me go back to East Town. Here we go. And that should be okay, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. And then this will be the hint board. Oops. Yeah, I'll leave it with the caps. I don't care. Yeah, hints available for Lost Adventures. Come inside. And another test. That's the thing about game dev. Lots and lots of testing. Lots of testing. Move, Dora. Yeah, that's good. So I think I'm going to move that up by 1. Let's go to this layer. And move that up by 1. And then erase. That should look even better. And if you're wondering why I don't put the spawn point over here, don't need it. And then hints available. Cool. So now we've got a hint giver. Awesome. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Alright, cool. That takes care of the single most important thing I needed to get done. Again, I had people get stuck and not know what to do. So, well, now you can figure it out. Go find a hint giver. I will be putting her in other places as well. But for right now, yeah. Oh, in fact, I should do that. I should go ahead and move her. And all right, let's put her in Central Castle. And in Central Castle, she will be. She'll be in the kitchen. All right, and now we have to delete a whole bunch of these pages. Don't need that. There we go. All right, sweet. And now I. All right. Now change her text. Yep, she's the traveling hint person. Just like how in Earthbound, there's the guy who was various places giving out hints. All right, so we've got her now. We've got her here. Right, copy that. And then we'll go here. Okay, that should do it for her here. And then we go to East Town and we'll stick her in the inn. Whoops. Okay, now that should be. No. Mm. Okay, that's fine there. Okay, cool. And then this is good because I can just buff off of this. Even though I'm going to have to make a lot of changes to it later, have it now. Have it now. All right, tutorial. That's the idea. Let's see. What will she say here? Just this town is so lively. And because that's all she needs is just a one statement for here because of where you are in the demo. All right, cool. That's good. We're not going to be going for too much longer here, folks. Maybe 10 more minutes. So, just going to explore, make sure she's where she needs to be. Okay. Oh, right. Ha 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 ha. She can't show up there because I need to pass to get through. Right. Alright. I know where she shows up in that one. There. Access granted. Make sure she's here. Oh, wait, what? Ah ha ha ha. I realized that. Okay, you need money. You need the money for it. Whoops. Well, that's a thing I'm gonna have to fix. Oh, that's an easy little line to of code to fix. Well, that's something. I'm gonna have to insert a conditional branch. Okay. No, hold on. Money is 99. There we go. Then we cut that. Slap that in there. Like. Like, hey, hints aren't free. Like, I need money to buy food, you know? Alright, now I gotta check that. And if it works for the first one, it'll work on all the others, hopefully. Hey, come here. Alright, so that's good. Now, if I have the money, which will get some money real quick. Sure, I could go fight, but I'm gonna get it free. I've hidden money spots. That's right. But those will be removed. Well, the hidden money spot you can't access in the demo. So, haha. Perf. Okay, good. Now I've got that accounted for. So I need to make copy. That's gonna be a thing. Okay. All right, here we go into each of these. And then we V that. Oh, please don't crash it out. Okay, yes. Oh, fuck. That's what's wrong here. Okay. Shit. Okay, I messed that up. Insert change gold. There, okay. Now this should be working a lot better. This should be working a lot better, okay. Okay. This should work it out. This should work out. This should work out. And then force missions on. And let's test by getting some money. I could just give her some money at the start so I don't have to keep going through this, but whatever. We're making progress. We're doing fine. Boop-a-doo-doo. Out we go. Here. Okay, so it seems to be working. It's just going to take a little bit of time to fix this all up. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. No. Shit. Alright. 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 I gotta keep it. Alright. I'm gonna paste the conditional branch first. Minor inconvenience? Sure. But whatever. Hey, you live and learn. You gotta go through the experience. Okay, and then okay, there's that one. Seven. No, control X. Control X. We're deleting and then we're fixing and we're gonna be just fine. Okay, that's there. 5. This looks good. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good for this sequence here. So now I'm going to have to copy that part. And then go find her in the 2 other places that she's at. We'll fix that up and we'll call, and then we'll call it a day. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Really do appreciate it. And thank you, Arthur, for the raid. All right. And then... Okay, that's fine. Oh, damn it. I forgot to pop this one over. Silly, silly me. Silly, silly robot. Pop over here. Bink. And pop over here. Bink. Now Control X that. Delete. Okay, this is all good. Apply. East Town, okay. There. I think that's going to clear it all up. So we'll go in here. I'll flip a switch real quick. Oh, she's supposed to be stationary over there. Whoops. But okay, she does that with no money. Okay. Let's get some money. First, also make sure she's in here. Oh, right. And then she should say something about having no money. All right, cool. Let's get some money. Let's get some money, honey. Okay, give me that cash money. By the way, the mayor of this town, Southtown, he's going to be called Dinero Mucho or something like that. Or no, Dinero Efectivo. Cash money. There's going to be a lot of little things like that. Little Spanish jokes mixed in. Cool. Got that. Then check our friend over here who's not supposed to be moving. All right. then all right, excellent. All the hints are now working. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Okay. That that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And with that, with all that construction, all that experimentation, all that goodness, we are going to end the stream. It's been 3 hours. I have to go to the gym and all of that, and take care of family stuff around here. Yeah, that was fun, huh? Well, let me turn off the background music as well. Bink, dink. Okay. So, thank you everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you again, Arthur, for the raid and for the follows. This was a productive stream. Thank you, Fortuna and Viral, for the suggestions and whatnot. Yeah. So, there will be more RPG Maker next week on Monday, as usual. Same time, same place. You know where, right here. Be doing more on Southtown. Oh, yeah. And whatever else happens. And tomorrow, I'll be streaming as normal. I'm going to be streaming this game called Big Hops that just released today. It's a cute 3D platformer where you're a frog, and it had a successful Kickstarter. I streamed the demo last year, and I'm looking forward to playing the full game for you starting tomorrow. Oh, yeah. All right, let's look for a raid target. Who do I have that's available for a raid? Let's see, we've rated Resident. Rated her recently. Rated her. Chat. What's your What's your flavor? Pokemon, more RPG Maker, Elden Ring. Because I've got 3 people who I haven't rated in a while that are all looking like fresh for it. You know, let's go raid the 4-show flip. He's playing Elden Ring. Let's see who else is going on. I haven't seen him in a while, so let's do that. Ray Germa? Is that a actual person, or is there a joke there? Okay. The joke unfortunately flew right past me. So there's that. All right. Four shows in ads right now. Come on, bro. Let's get these ads wrapped up. Anyway, here's going to be the raid message. So let's get that. Copy and paste that. And we are going to go raid the 4-show flip, who is playing Elden Ring. So with that, Have a fantastic rest of your night, day, whatever it may be for you. And be sure to stay animated. I'll catch everyone tomorrow evening for Big Hops. It'll be a hopping good time. All right, let's go. Bye bye.